Klaus. It's been a love-hate relationship so far, but hopefully today's the day where he proves himself of a worthy project. Not exactly been a huge amount happening on the Klaus episodes on the YouTube channel. Basically because, you know, coming into the winter last year, you get put in next door, put in the back burner, because there's not really much we could have done with the car over winter anyway. It's pretty much undrivable unless the weather's perfect. And over the winter he started leaking fluid. At first it was power steering fluid, so that's fine. We'll get that up to the guys at Ecosse Automotive, we'll get that sorted out. So up he went, and it was indeed power steering fluid coming from one of the high pressure power steering pipes. So that's subframe and everything all off, new alignment and all that required once it's all put back together again. But the issue was, he's 23 years old, you know, so the rack's never been off, the power steering pipe's never been off, so everything, it just turned into a helicopter crash basically. So we had to get a new steering rack, new high pressure power steering pipes, two of, one of them was £545 for about a high pressure pipe. All built back up again, alignment all done, all good. The guys were getting everything all up to temperature, making sure that it was behaving itself and ready to be returned, and they developed a coolant leak. So there is big long alloy coolant pipes, one of which was identified as possibly being the cause of the leak. It's on worldwide back order, so it didn't even matter that it would cost a fortune. But as luck would have it, just when we thought our luck was beginning to kind of show its true colours, we got some good luck, and it turned out the leak was actually coming from a rubber pipe which was available, it was on the shelf. Done all the rubber pipes, all the rubber connecting joints and stuff, all built back up again, and he's finally back. Picked the car up last night, driving really good, geometry and everything's all spot on now, because it just had a kind of rough geometry set up before, because the car was epically low, because it was a track car, it was never intended to be used on the road again. We had to raise it a bit, so that knocked the geo out. So the geo's been set up, got the toe angle and everything right, the camber, wee bit of camber taken out the car, and it was a great drive home, lovely weather. Hopefully, fingers and toes, we get a wee bit of that good weather tonight up at Knockhill. Track goes live at 6 o'clock, and we will be leaving the garage in about half an hour for the drive up, so about 45 minutes, and then we'll kind of just sit and, you know, take in the, you know, that nice kind of calm before the track session starts, and we'll see how he gets on. I'm very, very optimistic, and I'm half excited, and obviously the other half is mixed with anxiety because we've put a lot of time, not to mention a fair bit of cost involved in getting this old car back into a state that not only can it be used on the track, but it can be driven to and from the track. That was the main aim, and it's just basically been down to, you know, things that you don't account for. It's an old car, things break when you try to replace them, and the time that's involved just starts throwing arms and legs. It's no one's fault, it's just the joys of working on a 23-year-old car. So let's get things packed up, and then we'll head up for Knockhill. Not open for that. It's done! It's actually done! The car works exceptionally well. We started off with unbelievable amounts of rain, but actually gave me the chance to find out what end was going to go first. The front ended grip is just phenomenal. It's on a 265 tyre right enough, so it's got a big footprint. It's on road tyres, so and it's not in anything too fancy. It's a Michelin Pilot Sport 5 in the front and an old Sport 2 on the back, because that's all you can get in that size. And the traction is phenomenal. No traction, no ABS, and literally full throttle all the way up the straight, all the way, even the wee dip. Bit apprehensive with the brakes coming into the Duffus, obviously, because you don't want to lock up there. A couple of wee lock up moments, but nothing mental. I can't believe it. It's surpassed every expectation I had for it, and I'm so relieved it's not broke. At the start of this project, it was kind of, let's buy a car, stick some tyres on it, put some fresh oil in it, paint it and start using it. 11 months later, we're doing just that, but it's been a wee bit bumpy along the way, but I'm glad that we never threw in the towel. One small issue that we've got left, and that's a wee bit of hesitation just after 5,000 revs when it gets to half a tank. It can't be anything else other than a small pinhole in the fuel pickup in the tank. It's got a saddle tank. I don't think that's anything to do with it, but once the fuel level goes below half, you start to get a wee bit of hesitation just over 5,000 RPM. Putting the injector duty cycles right up there, and the car's needing as much fuel as it can get, and it's obviously just not getting enough, and it can't be anything else other than that. So we're going to Auto Ecosse tonight. It's 8:30. Going to drop off with the guys there. They're going to pull that out tomorrow and replace the fuel pickup, and that should be it. Klaus is now track and road worthy, and it's excelled in both. What a car. Someone is going to get a car that's going to blow their mind, and I'm not really looking forward to putting it up for sale, to be honest, but anyway, that's what it was here for. Thanks very much for watching, and I'm delighted to make the final episode on a high note and not in misery. So thanks guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and we might buy another car and put it back on the road in years to come. We'll see. Let's see how we go on.